All right, let's do the Western Conference. Let's start with the 4-5 matchup because I believe that one's the more interesting one, and then we're going to move to the very interesting one. 4-5 matchup are the Denver Nuggets and the LA Clippers. This one is a lot tougher than it looks. Mike Malone not being there for the Denver Nuggets anymore really makes it difficult for them to create a game plan that the Nuggets themselves can trust consistently. Nikola Jokic will be the focal point of the Denver Nuggets. And then the big part of the Denver Nuggets is identifying who is their most reliable number two. Will they continue to go DHO on the left hand or the right hand side of the wing with Jamal Murray, or will they try and get Aaron Gordon going and see if he can create shots for himself as well? That's been the real problem for the Nuggets all season. Who is their official number two that they can consistently rely on? Because if this ain't the Los Angeles Lakers, Jamal Murray ain't doing jack shit. And Aaron Gordon seems to be up and down when it comes to production. So that leaves us with Michael Porter Jr., who's more of the same. Think Aaron Gordon only with a 3-ball. The Clippers, on the other hand, have James Harden and Kawhi Leonard, who have been very, very good for the Clippers all throughout the entire season. And when I say very, very good, in spurts and especially throughout the latter part of the season, both James Harden and Kawhi Leonard have shown that they can still carry the team. And if there's anything that Ty Lue is good at, it's creating defensive concepts that makes it very difficult for the opposing team to work around. I'm very apprehensive to say this because the greatness variable is with the Denver Nuggets, and that is, of course, Nikola Jokic, arguably the best player right now in the NBA. And that's always such a kicker in the nuts, ain't it? But I'm going to go with the LA Clippers in 6. Now let's get to the really good one here with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Los Angeles has both LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and probably, in my opinion, the best third option in the league with Austin Reeves. And they're kind of built like the Boston Celtics, where they have 3 guys who can score and 2 guys who will defend with their lives in Jared Vanderbilt and Dorian Finney-Smith. Meanwhile, for the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's Anthony Edwards all the way for them on the offensive side of the ball, with Julius Randle being there. Spotty at times. I just do not trust Julius Randle to be consistent when it comes to the offensive side of the ball, especially in the playoffs. And Rudy Gobert this time of the year turns from the defensive player throughout the season into somebody who won't even really get to play because he cannot defend the perimeter. Take note, last year's playoffs showed how great Luka Doncic can be. And he exposed that Minnesota Timberwolves defense, which in my opinion has actually regressed. So what the fuck do you think happens now that you pair Luka Doncic with one of the greatest players of all time in LeBron James and give him one of the most vaunted defenses that he has ever had, arguably, in his career? So y'all know how this goes. Big bro, fat hoe, who the fuck knows? Lakers in 5. Let me know, guys. See y'all for the next one.